So y'all went from buying all the tissue to all the seafood. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to properly make it. We're going to make a lemon butter garlic lobster tail. These are the things you need. You need some lemons, some squeezed garlic, side of your choice. I chose broccoli, a spatula, paring knife, some butter, these herbs and spices. I'm going to go over those with you later. You also need a 10-ounce lobster tail. I got this from Sam's Club. As you can see, it's almost the size of my forearm. And we are going to steam the lobster tail, so you do need a bamboo steamer. So I picked up this bamboo steamer from Macy's. They do have them at Bed Bath & Beyond if you don't have a Macy's where you at. So the first thing you want to do is create the garlic herb butter. You want to take 1 tablespoon of the squeezed garlic, and then you want to take 2 tablespoons of softened butter. Next, you are going to take 2 tablespoons of dried parsley, about 2 pinches of it. And you want to get that mixed in with the garlic and the butter. So you kind of want to fold that in, and you want to gradually add the parsley just so it doesn't get everywhere, or just get a bigger container. I don't know why I did this. So next we're going to go over the herbs and spices. I did only use 4. I used dried parsley, zazoon, old bay, and garlic rosemary. I'm going to drop a video on how to make that. Want about 2 tablespoons of each. Then when you get that in the container, mix everything in together. So next you are going to take 1 lemon and you are going to slice 2 slices. After you slice the first 2 slices, take the seeds out and then set that to the side. That is the finishing garnish. And then you want to take the other part of the lemon and you want to squeeze all the lemon juice out. After you have done that, you want to remove the seeds from the lemon juice. And then you want to take the other lemon and you want to cut 6 slices out of that one. So next you want to open and devein the lobster tail. You want to take some scissors and you want to cut the top, and you want to cut it right before you get to the tail. So we do not want to butterfly it. We just want to open it up. As you cut it, you want to take your thumbs and you want to run it up the sides just to open it up a little bit. And you should feel the vein or see it. So you might have to take the scissors and you might have to cut the flesh of the actual lobster meat just to get that vein out. And again, we do not want to butterfly the lobster tail. For this dish, we are just going to open it up because we are going to drizzle the sauce on top. So once you are done deveining and opening up the lobster tail, you want to fan out the tail, and then it should look just like this. Next, we are going to season about 2 cups of water. You want to add 2 tablespoons of my herb blend, and then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of this Creole seasoning. This mixture will season the water that is going to steam our lobster tail in that bamboo steamer. Next, go ahead and add the bamboo steamer on top of that pot. Next, you're going to take the 6 lemon slices and you are going to place them inside of the bamboo steamer. So you want to resemble the shape of the lobster tail, which is why I said 6, because this was a 10-ounce. If you have smaller, use less lemons. Next, go ahead and lay the lobster tail on top of the lemons. Make sure you fan out the end of the tail. Also fit the lobster inside of the steamer. So now you want to take some broccoli. This is fresh broccoli, and you just want to crowd it around the sides of the lobster tail. And it should look like this before you put the top back on. If you want to use a different side, by all means, go ahead and use your favorite side. We'll place it around the lobster tail the exact same way. So now we are going to steam this for 8 minutes, and now it is time to make the lemon garlic butter sauce. Heat up a saute pan. Then you're going to add half of that garlic herb mixture. Let that melt down. To that, you are going to add 1/3 cup of white wine. The white wine that I use when I cook is Pinot Grigio. You want to make sure that the pan is on high heat so that wine can reduce to a sauce. Once that cooks down, you want to turn your heat down to about medium high. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of that fresh lemon juice. Let everybody marry each other. And the next ingredient that you are going to add is going to be 2 tablespoons of whole milk. So this is a light, creamy, velvety sauce. So the next thing that you're going to add is going to be 2 tablespoons of mascarpone cheese. So this is a key ingredient to this sauce. If you do not have any, I do suggest that you go out and get it. You cannot substitute this. It will not taste the same. So you want to go to your local Italian market, or you can go to Whole Foods. They definitely have it. So you want to melt the mascarpone cheese into this sauce. You do want to gradually add it, so just add one tablespoon at a time. Now it is time to season this sauce. So you want to take 2 tablespoons of that blend of all those herbs and spices, and you want to mix that into this sauce. It is almost finished. Continue to mix. You'll see it start turning thick. It should not be really thick and it should not be really thin. It should look just like this. By the time the sauce is done, the timer should be going off for the lobster tail, and that should be done as well. So you want to check the lobster tail by just opening up the top of the steamer. It should look just like this. You should not see any raw lobster meat, and it is all the way done. It should look just like this. You can take the whole steamer off and set it to the side so we can plate this meal. So to plate this dish, I plated it the same way that I steamed it. The only difference is that I did not take the lemons from the bottom of the lobster, because in the steamer, that is just to keep it from sticking. You want to take some of that seasoning mixture and you want to rub it all inside of the lobster meat. You can skip this step if you want to. So the next thing that I did was I took the sauce and I ladled it all inside of the lobster tail. You do want to cover all the meat and the actual shell with that sauce. So make sure you drizzle it all over, because as the person cuts the lobster tail, they're going to dip the lobster tail into the sauce that is already on the plate. And then this sauce actually seasons the broccoli as well. So next you want to add the garnish to the plate, which is just the 2 lemon slices that we sliced in the beginning. You want to put them on the side of the broccoli, and then you are completely done. Let me know how y'all like this recipe, and I will see you in my next video.